Hello and welcome to the Red Zone's exclusive coverage of the Magic the Gathering Philippine Nationals 2017. I am Jerry Legao,
And this is Elvin Dibunsha.
and we're now at the semifinals, and we still have Ian Mark Gutierrez with Green-White Ramp, and now he's against Michael Jeffrey Uy with Ramunap Red.
Yeah, so Ramunap Red, the deck that swept, uh, that took the Pro Tour by storm. But now we're seeing a more diverse number of decks, including the ramp deck of Ian here. Just finished a well fought two-game win over Edser Matute. Um, just really ramping out and getting all of his getting all of his mana accelerating cards out, and just grinding it down until nothing was left of his
Yeah,
opponent.
and with Michael Jeffrey Uy or Mikoy's quick keep, we're definitely gonna see a quick game. Because for you who are not familiar with the meta game, this game one is a bonus round for the Ramen Up Red deck, and with the quick keep,
Whoa, that was no creatures.
he probably has 2 drops.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, but I
that's
mean, because he kept with 7, so it's a good.
it's a good.
I'm
I mean, it's a
thinking
good
two drops or maybe a 2-3-4 curve or
little.
2-3-3 curve, something like that.
Yeah.
And even
So
because even what he did, because he doesn't need a 1 drop knowing his opponent's deck.
yeah. So the little show of sportsmanship there.
Yeah.
Handshake
And unfortunately for Ian, he did take 1 damage off of the Dune. He needed the Traben because it was supposed to block, but he had to take damage to produce that white mana.
yeah.
And with the
So
Earthshaker, he's
can
down to
rather yeah.
17.
So even if he didn't have shock, the Earthshaker would have killed the Thraben Inspector.
Yeah, actually,
Would have stopped the Thraben Inspector. Oh, another
and
one.
this would have stopped it again.
Yes. Why did he use shock?
That means he doesn't have a third one.
Well, doesn't matter. Like the Thraben would just be sitting pretty for a couple of turns.
Yeah, but he doesn't like the next turn. Oh, because he could have used it the
Yeah.
next turn.
Yeah.
Then that means he's gonna play. He's gonna
Just
use.
hoping for no third land.
That means McCoy is gonna be using all his mana, and he did
Okay.
get the
Oh
land,
no,
and that's
there's
the
Ancrop Crusher.
yeah.
There you go. That's 7 life. He's down to 8.
Down to 6 actually.
Oh, sorry, down to 6.
He's down to 6, and Ramunap Red with 7 power at the board.
Yeah, that's not
Hey,
really.
he could
Well, he
fumigate.
can fumigate. Yes. Oh well,
He hours.
gonna be getting 2.
Yeah, he's gonna get 2 more deserts, so
So
he's gonna
maybe
have 2 more
2
blockers.
blockers.
So technically, this brings him down to 4.
Yeah. Well, if he had the shock.
Now?
Yeah, because
No, it wouldn't
look,
matter.
game first turn, second turn, and then oh well, I guess it would be exerted.
If he actually had no, cause the Earthshaker is gonna be exerting, so this technically brings him down to 2.
Yeah.
So anything would win him the
Shock.
game.
It's over.
That wins him the game.
It's over. It's over. Yeah.
Earthshaker.
There you go.
So,
Earthshaker.
so at that point,
attacks.
anything from an Earthshaker to a Crusher to a Shock to any burn spell would have won him the
Yeah.
game. So that is a very quick
Okay.
game 1, which we did expect.
Okay. Yeah. From random
Game 2 is gonna be more of a game because we now have
sideboards.
authority of the
Consoles.
consoles coming in.
Yep.
Regal Caracals coming in, and
Do you think he still keeps the gift of paradise?
obvious. Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. Because the 3 life is still.
Because you
still
don't
really
need
helpful.
Weirding Wood for that deck.
Yes.
The question is what Ramunap Red is gonna be doing. I mean, because you have. Let's see the deck.
Yeah. For Ramen Bread, usually they just put in good, really good cards like the Planeswalkers. Um, there's a
He has
Chandra,
to
Glorybringers.
consider that Ian could be doing the caracal thing if he knows about the deck, which means he has to keep removal. So that's the hard part.
Hmm.
And because he's keeping like because Ramunap Red has what's the like sweepers in the sideboard.
Hmm.
So you're gonna be considering keeping putting some in because of Caracal, so that would be Sweltering Suns or something like that.
Hmm.
You could consider PNLRs. Glory Bringers is also something you could consider because you know that Ulambogs are coming out, so you don't know what type of blockers Green White is coming in is putting in. So it's actually really hard for
Red.
Ramunap Red to sideboard. So anyway, let's leave the figuring out to them, and we'll go ahead and jump to game two.
All right. See you then. All right. We're back with game number two for between Ian Mark Gutierrez and Michael Jeffrey Uy. Game one was blazingly fast thanks to Ramunap Red. We'll see how much Ian has changed his deck to adapt to Ramunap Red's
Yeah, it's
creatures.
worth noting that Michael Jeffrey we did get to play first earlier. Now
Mhm.
it's Ian's turn to go first, and he does have the sideboard cards. So your first turn, like what you want to see in the first turn, would be authority, I guess, right?
Yeah.
And he has four of them. So he has four authority and four regal caracals. I'm guessing those are the ones that go in and Linvala.
Quite possibly.
And he would be taking out
Okay.
two descent, maybe
That's Fortress.
four ulamogs,
Uh,
and
okay. There's a
yeah. Oh, that's a fortified village into
45 village. Then a
authority.
yeah, authority. It's just
So he's now up 21.
yep. And then you have Gorger on the other side. Tap because of the authority. They're really gonna slow down, but still
He
the
still gets to
Gorger
swing
is
for two now.
exactly the
So
Gorger is not really that affected because it has summoning sickness. Um,
yeah, it's just a gain life. Oh, it's another one.
I do not know.
I believe so.
It is a light.
It's a gorger.
So two
It's
Gorgers.
a vampire of light.
Okay, so now you have a Weirding Wood. Clue comes down. All right, so game two.
They're also blazingly fast.
Yep,
So 19 and 20.
yep.
And so what do we want to see from Ramunap Red? Just creatures, right?
Just creatures. That's really it. That what else does Ramunap have?
It
At
has
this point,
burn.
you'd think there would be, you'd play
The crusher.
PNLR, but then
No, no, but
you'd gain two life.
yet with knowing that the opponent's boarding in like 3 or 4 authorities, I think PNLR wouldn't be
Oh,
that
okay.
good. Yeah, there
Uh,
you go. Burn.
yeah, burn. There you go. Like the Defiance there.
No, so he's at
Yeah,
13.
13
Yeah.
life. Yep. For
So that's not too bad, right?
yep. Well,
Considering it was Ian who went first.
yes. Royal
Now we
Caracals.
have something that's bad.
Yeah.
Because even if Michael Jeffrey Uy didn't waste the defiance on just burning, even if that kills the caracals, you still trade the 2 cat tokens to for
Two.
the 2 gorgers and gain 2 life. So
Yeah,
like
exactly.
it doesn't really do much for him.
Yeah.
So what do we want
I
at
see
this
a
point?
Glory Bringer in the hand there.
That's actually what we want.
But that's not gonna do anything because of
Well, it's gonna do
well,
something the next turn.
yeah, it's gonna do something next turn though.
Um,
A Glory Bringer there, maybe. A braid? Does he have a braid there? I couldn't see.
like if Michael Jeffrey Uy doesn't do anything, Ian's gonna attack, right?
Yeah,
And just gain two
gain
life.
2 life, just negating everything that happened previously. You think the collected Defiance was too early?
premature.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, no,
premature there.
that was what I was saying. Even if he kept it for the caracal, then like still
Well, it would make those 1-1s.
and
Okay, Chandra?
doesn't do anything.
What is that?
That is a tapped
Hazret
creature.
the Fervent?
Yeah,
Most likely.
yeah. I guess Hazoret kind of does things.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's Hazret does.
but it costs cards though, and turning everything into a shock isn't
Ooh,
as
another
good.
one. Another authority. Oh,
Well,
and
the
okay.
other authority was fine. The
Now
other
this is bad.
cat wasn't.
Let's
So
see.
so now those are four
Four
fours,
four cat.
and the
Three
regal
threes.
caracals.
3-3
Oh
cats.
yeah, I mean
Three
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 threes.
cats.
The caracal is a 4/4.
Yeah.
I guess he gained 6 life off of that.
Yes. Now down to 14 and up is 20. There we
Yeah,
go.
and 20 and 14.
Just switched life totals.
So now he's thinking sweepers, right?
Yeah.
But no.
But you can't really do anything about that. Okay, there's a land there, so you can play the land.
Oh, you did say he has a glory bringer,
Yeah.
so he plays it and do nothing.
Yeah.
He plays it and loses.
He might.
That's a crusher.
There's the
He
crusher
has a
also.
crusher, a glory bringer, land, and some random
Yeah, the
spell.
glory bringer doesn't really do anything. This one is really
The
greedy.
crusher does even less.
Yeah.
What's that? What's that card though?
No card. No, it is nothing.
Another nothing.
Yeah.
Like what's in his deck that? I guess if he has the Sweltering Suns now, it just leaves Ian with 2 caracals.
Yeah.
I guess.
It's a tough position.
Yeah. Oh, it's an incendiary flow,
Okay.
killing one of the 4 cats,
Oh
lightning
my
king
god.
cats.
Yeah,
Doesn't
the
really
ghetto
do.
cat's is dead. That's the only thing it did. It
Yeah.
just it just made things aesthetically pleasing.
So okay, unpleasing. 6 mana. Quarantine field.
Oh, okay, it's over.
Because I wouldn't have kept quarantine field in the deck after sideboard, but
Too slow.
I don't know.
Yeah, it really helped that he got that ramp early because those were 5 creatures. Well, at the same time, the
Oh, he
authority of the
because
consuls.
he had authority. He got ramp. He went first. He played 2 caracals. So
Yeah,
I mean,
that
there was really
everything.
no way that Michael Jeffrey Uy was gonna come back from that.
No, red
So
isn't
now
really.
though, what does he do for game 3? Does he board in Sweltering Suns? Because I don't know. Because that seems to be the only way it could beat Caracal, the
Yeah,
deck.
exactly.
But it doesn't really do too much. Well, I guess it's completely fine if there's just one Caracal.
Yeah.
The second one was the one that hurt. Anyway, again, we'll let them figure them out, and we'll go ahead and jump
To the
ahead
next match,
to the last game of the semifinals.
and we're back for the final game between Ramunap Red and Green White Ramp.
So now we have Ramen Up Red on the play again, so that changes things a bit.
A bit, but if Ian gets an early authority of consuls again, that just slows.
I mean, if Ian gets the same draw, then yeah.
Well, if he
But
gets one card out of his 6, is this a mulligan?
yeah, he said he's mulliganing for authority,
Okay, yeah. Well,
which
it is a great play.
no, but he actually had authority in hand.
Oh, really?
He probably didn't have lands and just
Oh,
wanted
that's
to say
true.
that.
Well,
Yeah, because he showed authority when he was shuffling. I mean, the camera caught it.
I see.
So wait, Nicole Bolas has a mox between his horns, just floating there.
Yeah, I think it's one of the things that he uses, and like is really powerful. I guess a ruby, maybe.
Really?
Mm.
Oh yeah, because the Moxen aren't legendary.
Yep. Which
Interesting.
is a powerful artifact.
Okay, 6 cards. What do we have? Well, I guess the only question is this a keep?
It's true.
And Ramunap Red keeping with 7 cards, right?
Hmm.
Okay, we have a Scry. So keeping with 6.
We have
And
a Falcon Rough
cannot go.
Gorger.
Okay, so fortified village, nothing not doing anything.
Hmm.
He could have kept 6 because he didn't want to mulligan to 5 or just didn't have the show lands. Um, Gorger doing its thing down to 18, and Raman Up Red playing the Bombat Courier after attacking.
Yeah, why was that?
I guess it's the
Yes.
semifinals
Long day.
of a very long 2 days.
Yeah, it's possible. But would that one damage come back to haunt him? We shall
That's what
see.
we shall find out.
Okay.
Um, Ian tapping mana, 1 white mana, so that's either Traben or there you go.
Yeah. Okay.
You could argue that's kind of late.
Yeah.
Not
With
maybe
this
not
much.
too late, but late nonetheless.
So that's 5 damage.
Yep, I believe so. And another 3 more.
3 more.
8 on a 10.
Yep.
So it could have been down to 9. Um, we'll find out if that matters. Kind of looks like it would, right? I mean,
Hmm.
his board is authority and well, cast spring, so that's just another land.
This is really really fast though.
He just passes a turn. So I mean that
Is he rushing? Is he running for a? Well, nothing
well,
can
that
come
was a
out.
ramp spell.
Yeah.
So, well, you mean that? Well, on Michael Jeffrey Uy side, yeah, not no creature can come out and actually swing or anything.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
So he, at most, Ian takes 5 from creatures. There's potentially more with like another collective defiance or something. But if he has another caracal, because he did just ramp,
Down to
uh,
5.
yeah. Uh, no,
Would
no
have been
land
down
drop.
to 4.
Yeah, I guess if he had land in the collective defiance, no, that's still gonna be down to 1. But, and anyway, Ramen of Red doesn't run Ballista's Y again because it just doesn't work anymore. Because they have the mana. I don't know.
Well, one more land and it's a fumigate. So
Yeah, it's either Fumigate or the cat. And um, what else could he have kept? Right? He has
it's not hour of it's not hour of promise,
that thing doesn't gain life, so
but gives you two
I
twos
guess.
and ramps.
So I mean, next turn he could be playing one of his 4 Caracals, one of his 2 Fumigates, one of his 2. Are there 2? Or,
Actually, if he attacked the Bomat earlier, brought him down to 4,
Mhm.
and on his turn, instead of playing a creature, whatever it is he's gonna play, he just waits. Oh, he's gonna play a creature and make him be life. Oh, 6 life.
I mean, that's a
No,
completely
because
valid play.
hear me out. Hear me out. He does that. He sacrifices it to
Oh,
get.
there's
Oh,
a
there's a
Fumigate.
fumigate. There you go.
Okay, anyway, you were saying 'cause
That
he
just gave him
3
more life.
cards in exchange for doing nothing
One,
is what
two,
you
three,
mean?
4. Yeah, he would get those 2 cards into his hand.
No, he would have gotten 3 if he attacked the first turn.
Yeah, exactly. He'd get
I,
three
I think I think
cards.
if
He'd
he
gain less life, and then there's a chance he'd get 2 burns.
no, but you have to consider that if that were a Caracal and you did not play that creature, that would have also could have also lost you the game. So I mean, there's see, and he also has Caracal. So I mean,
I think
if
this
he
is.
had both, then there wasn't.
I don't see unless there's a
Sweltering Suns
Sweltering
right
Suns at
now.
this point, there. That's it. Well, it's a bit too early, but the thing is,
It's
Ramunap Red
never too
isn't known
early when you
for.
have two life linking cats
Yeah,
on the opposing side.
because Ramunap Red isn't known for its comeback potential.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Oh, what was that he placed on the side? What's
no,
that
that's just something he had in
card?
hand and it
Okay.
didn't. He probably was choosing between Gift of Paradise and Wordingwood. Oh, another. Oh, that's actually a Traben Inspector. So he plays another Authority and Traben. So at this point, he needs Sweltering Suns.
I apologize to the viewers. The gem in the thing between Nicol Bolas's horns is called the orb or the gem of becoming.
Becoming what?
I do not know. I have not done research yet. But yeah,
Okay.
so it's now 1916.
Um, I mean, realistically, I guess a Sweltering Suns could
Still,
still get McCoy back. Could possibly, maybe in the game, but I mean, even if he casts its next turn, it's not sure.
yeah.
I mean, because if he does, he doesn't do anything for a turn. Ian gains another 2 life the next turn because he's gonna cast whatever he's casting,
He needs to
and
cast
by that
creatures.
time, Ian has
And there's
mana
another
for
authority
anything.
already.
Yeah, there's two.
Two authorities. This is the worst case scenario for
For
Ramunap Red.
The worst case scenario would be being stuck on one land, but
That's true. That's true.
with the
This is
same board,
almost.
but
This is almost.
almost.
Yeah, and okay,
Sweltering Suns would really be hot right now.
but yeah, that still hurts him.
Or
Oh,
there we say it would be sweltering
okay. It would be Sun.
and the G growth land.
Okay.
G growth
It's
oasis.
Shafet Oasis. Oh, that's it's
What is Shefet? Is that a
a
tribe?
place. I think it's like one of them.
So the Shefet
Because
monitor is
there's like
just.
if near Deadlands,
Oh yeah. Okay.
Ramunap. Because I think it's like one of
So
those.
Ramunap is a desert.
Yeah,
Shefet is a desert as well.
Shafet is dunes. Shafet dunes. and
Ifnir
then
is a desert as well.
If near, yeah.
A marsh. Okay. Yeah. There you go. They're all deserts.
Okay, there. It's. I don't.
It's
think,
all the mana in the world he could possibly need, but the question is, does he have anything? Because right now he has one card in hand, and a Sweltering Suns
Is 9 mana.
kills him. Yeah, but if he doesn't have anything, and we see a Sweltering Suns, that Hazoret's gonna go to work quick.
There's. Oh, there is a Hazaret. I didn't
It's
see that.
tapped, but
Yes.
yeah,
The Hazaret's gonna have to attack like 5 times.
I mean, if Mikoi draws a land, plays the land, cast Sweltering Suns,
Actually, this is a prime time for that. If he,
it's just
if-
prime time for Sweltering Suns. That's just it's high noon for Sweltering Suns.
Well, he's just planning to see if he attacks or not.
He probably should. He's like super up,
Yeah, I
Um,
would attack with those two cats.
and I would block.
And you have pumps.
And I would block.
you
No,
can-
but the pumps are sorcery. So
yeah, that's true.
I would block as well though if he
That's cracking
attacks.
cool.
Because you could block and then get Sweltering Suns.
Mhm.
But bottom line is you need Sweltering Suns.
Yeah, that's the thing. How many? There are like 2 Sweltering Suns, right?
Two, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, he already played the land. Why
Which
is he
one?
playing? He played the land, the Oasis, and then
Wasn't
he
that
played.
the previous turn?
Was that the previous turn? I didn't notice. I apologize.
Probably. Yeah,
Okay.
well, They're actually checking, but
Okay,
I don't think it matters at this point though.
there you go. It's cat's attack.
And then you block. You obviously
Block,
block.
they die.
He
Gain
goes up to
4.
20. When you're Ramunap red and you're down, you're actually the one that's down on life, and your opponent's up 4. That's kind of.
Yeah, here is the moment of truth where he
Or
has
actually,
to
has
play.
Glory Bringer in hand, just couldn't cast it.
Yeah, yeah, as a glory bringer for like past couple turns, like really beginning of this entire thing. But he needs that. Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
Uh, I guess it's Glory Bringer that's getting him killed.
Yeah, it's not going to be good.
Why didn't he just cycle? Well, Hazoret the thing to kill
Yeah,
the thing, right?
yeah.
I guess he's at 16, so no, cause yeah. Why don't you?
He could have just tossed it instead of done play the creature to give him 2 life.
Oh, he probably wants to do that so that he can do it to kill the Caracal next turn. In after the Earthshaker untaps, that may be a thing.
I don't kill with
Because
what?
I mean, no, with the Hazoret, with tossing the Hazoret and blocking with the Earthshaker.
No, the Hazoret is only to
No, the
damage the
next turn.
opponents.
Next. Oh, opponents?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, never mind. No, yeah, in that case, well,
measure
in that
nothing.
case, he should have played the Earthshaker because he needs a blocker. I mean, things are kind of looking dim for him right now, and the only
Yeah,
thing that could brighten up the day would be a
but
sweltering sun.
it's grim, but we'll see what happens. Another one.
Another clue.
Yeah. Of in total,
He has played
he
like
has
an
drawn four
average.
cards from his clues this game. Two Thraben Expectors
And
and
into Wording Woods.
two Thraben Expectors and two
Wording Woods.
Worthing Woods.
He seems to also play like three Favorite Inspectors per game.
Oh.
Oh, and
Ooh.
there you go. That gains your opponent's 4.
Um, whenever whenever he creates
Oh no, it's
Ragavan,
2. It's 2. Sorry.
whenever Karizev creates Ragavan, does it trigger the authority?
Yeah.
Ouch. So Ragavan does nothing.
It lets your opponent gain life. It
Yes,
triggers revolt. It
that's really what it's
it
for. Revolt.
it it gets you a monkey in case that matters for the second main phase.
Oh no. No. Well, it
So,
exiles
there's
the
a
thing.
third Raven. There you go.
Yeah.
Like I said, there always be 3.
Well, there is like
The Traven Eldrazi. That's the second caracal, and that
okay.
at this point there's just nothing.
Yeah. There's
Well, technically, a Sweltering Suns will leave Ian with 2/4/4 caracals, and that's kinda still a thing, right?
yeah. This is
But then, yeah.
the time
Oh no.
for Sweltering Suns is over. The handshake is given. The top card is a Sweltering Suns.
It wouldn't have mattered, because.
But that should have been 2 cards ago,
Yeah.
unfortunately. And so the winner of this match with green white ramp.
If it were 2 cards ago, then he would play the caracal after the Sweltering Suns, and he
Yes.
would have still won.
Yeah,
Ian would, so.
and so the winner of this match is Ian Mark Gutierrez with his green white ramp, just stopping Ramunap Red in its tracks. And so we're gonna go on to the finals.
Yeah, it's gonna be him versus Blue White Eldrazi, piloted by Mr. Spano. So we'll see you in the finals.